Everyone. So, my story is called The Mystery Project, and it's about a class that didn't really know how to work together but kind of came together at the end, all because of one new student. Her name is Mira, and she never raised her voice or did anything crazy. Once upon a time, not too long ago, there was a middle school that was, well, kind of divided. The art kids stuck with the art kids, the athletes stuck with the athletes, the quiet kids stuck with the quiet kids, and stayed in the library. And everyone thought that their group was the best. One Monday morning, a new student arrived. Her name was Mira. She smiled shyly and tucked her sketchbook under her arm and found a seat near the back of the classroom. That week, the teacher announced that there was going to be a big group project. Something creative, she said. Something that shows what kind of school that we are. Everyone groaned. They couldn't even agree on a lunch spot, let alone how could they agree on a project. At the end of class, Mira quietly raised her hand and said, Maybe, maybe we can make one small thing and see what happens when we put them together. The room went silent. See what happens? Someone scoffed. What does that even mean? Another said. But the teacher just smiled. I think we should try, she said. The next day, Mira brought a big black blank board and set it on a little easel in the hallway. And above it, she hung a sign that read, Add one thing that represents you. That's it. No instructions, no rules. At first, no one did anything. Then on Wednesday, a soccer player taped a little photo of the team. By Thursday, the theater kids had added a tiny paper spotlight. The science club drew an atom. And the art kids couldn't resist. They painted a swirl of colors around the edges. By Friday, the board was grown wild. It had doodles, notes, stickers, photos, tiny poems. And every day, someone new added a new piece. Even the janitor. He slipped in a little comic that he drew about the school's missing pencils mystery. And soon people started talking. I mean, really talking. While standing around the board in the classroom. What's that one mean? Hey, I love that. I didn't know you were into that too. By next Monday, the project was no longer a mystery. It was a mural, filled with hundreds of pieces of bright, chaotic, and completely beautiful pieces. At the bottom, in careful letters, someone had added a quote. Individually, we're puzzles. Together, we're a picture. When the teacher asked who wrote it, Mira just smiled. Not me, she said. We all did. And for the first time, no one argued. So this story, The Mystery Project, is a modern folktale based original that was inspired by the classic Stone Soup folktale, and is intended for middle school audiences, but it can be for adults as well. It values teamwork and creativity, and it can be used in library settings, school settings, of course. It is a AHHA moment that kind of comes together when the students realize that collaboration is not a competition, and it creates something that's truly meaningful. And it can be told in educational programs with community building and art and just inclusivity. And the moral is pretty simple that when everyone brings kind of a piece of themselves, something larger than all of us takes shape. So, thank you so much, everyone.